Just when you think the storm is over and it starts all over again. So, a quick update with Comit Capital. I know that a lot of people got excited about the video of like being funded with 300 friends. So if you haven't saw the video, make sure you just watch the video where I talk about being funded with just 300 rand, which is equivalent to I don't know, it's $15 if I'm not mistaken. So there's these ridiculous rules that I've just saw about Comit Capital. They are good one as well. So make sure you watch the video until the end so you don't miss out. I know you guys have TikTok brains these days. You just don't watch the entire video and then you just watch you wanna hear and then you skip the video. So um a very crazy update that they have, a very nice one. I just want to start with the good news. They are having daily withdrawals. So you can withdraw as soon as you make your money. So there's no bio withdrawals where you need to wait 14 days in order for you to request your fund or your profits. So right now they're having daily withdrawal, which is a huge game changer. Honestly speaking, that is crazy. Having daily withdrawals is something crazy. So they are having daily withdrawals, which is very nice, and they have a lot of free, I mean cheap, not free, cheap challenges where you get 50% off. I'm gonna share the coupon code with you, and I'm gonna share the link on the comment and on the description as well. So that is the upside of them. It's a very cheap prop firm. You can start with a small amount of money. They have MT5. The awesome thing is I've been checking a lot of prop firms, and a lot of prop firms have really leveled up their games. If you pay attention, a lot of prop firms have MT5 now. So those thing of being banned with MT5, it's really has came to an end. It's something that not really an issue anymore. So, as someone who's been using MetaTrader for over a decade, for me that is something that is really good because I'm used to MT4. I'm not used to this trade lock, mesh trader, C trader. Honestly, I try using them, I try adapting, and it's super hard. Honestly speaking. So as I was saying, daily withdrawals is quite nice, and I have an account with them right now that I'm running. It's just that unfortunately I cannot show you, and I've saw their spread is not really ridiculous, but I'm just gonna try and hold the trade overnight so I can actually see the swap fee, what the swap fee have for us. Probably it's ridiculous, and once I'm gonna update you with that. So there's this ridiculous rule I've been seeing on people talking about, the consistent rule. Oh, so it's been said that as soon as you pass phase one and phase two, there is a consistent rule with Comit Capital. So a consistent rule, for those who don't know, that is one of the, I think everybody that does program has that rule, and I'm just one of them. So the consistent rule is there at Comit Capital, and yeah, it's a bit of a turn off. It was a bit of like, man. Okay, let me just explain the rule for you. So the consistent rule, it says that it's 40% consistent rule. So what does that rule say? I'm gonna try and explain it as simple as possible, and just bear with me. I'm gonna try and explain it to make it simpler and understanding for all of you. So the 40% consistent rule on Commit Capital says that you need to you need to your total sum of profits shouldn't exceed 40%. 40%, your total sum of profits shouldn't exceed 40%. So what does that mean in simple language? It means that if, for instance, you made $100, we're just making an example, trying to put you in a picture. you made $100 profits and you want to withdraw. So what do they say when they say consistent 40% rule? What they're trying to say is that on that $100 that you've totally made, there shouldn't be a trade that there shouldn't be a certain profit that is above 40% of the entire amount. So what they're trying to say, in that $100, you shouldn't have made 41 or 45 or $50, which makes 40% or more. So in that $100, your profits should be probably 20%, 20%, 20%. So you should make like 20% and then another 20% or 30%, but they shouldn't be above 40% of the total profit. So you shouldn't make $40 or more. If that rule is not being met, the payouts will be rejected. So I hope that makes sense. It's a simple term. You shouldn't make so the what I don't know if it's the aim or what, but the whole purpose of this is that they don't want you to make one big trade and then withdraw, so they are trying to make you to trade as possible. So if you make if you take two trades, you cannot take two trades as well, because if you take two trades, some trade is going to be 50-50. If you probably make $50 and make $50, we're still on the $100 example. You make $50, you make $50, you've made 50%, which could probably make a payout rejection for you. So they're trying to make you trade frequently, because brokers, people are very smart. They understand the fact that if you continue trading so many times, you might have a losing stream, and you might be emotional and ended up giving up your whole entire amount of money that you work hard for. So the whole purpose of all this is for you to frequently trade. That's why they create all these rules, for you to consistently trade, because they understand that the more you stay on the markets, the more probability of you losing your whole amount. So as I was trying to say, we're still on the 100% $100 profits you made, né? So you need to on that $100 you need to make like $30, $20, $20, $25. It just doesn't have to be above 40%. So you cannot make a lump sum amount of money. The same consistent rule that they've put it is the rule will help them to make you trade more, because the more you trade, I don't know what happened to my ring light, man. That is crazy. It's just dropped. So let me just try to wrap it up. So as I was trying to say, the whole consistent rule is something that is working for their favor, and it's something that obviously they're trying to make small withdrawals and keep the program running. So that's what I thought. So make sure you comment below, and if you have tried Comit, please comment. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. So bye for now.